The tongue reveals the heart. This is probably one of the most stark realizations that all of us have during this month. And that is that during this stress test, during this difficult, tough duration of 9-10 days now that we're in, we start to find ourselves saying things that we really wish that we didn't say. And we start to come to terms with the fact that maybe, just maybe, my tongue and my lips are a lot looser than I wish them to be. I thought that I had good control over my language, but something slipped. I thought that I can control my voice, my tone, but something got really bad really fast. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us this understanding that the angels are in fact writing down everything that we say. When He says, مَا يَلْفِظُ مِنْ قَوْلٍ إِلَّا لَدَيْهِ رَقِيبٌ عَتِيدٌ, that not a single thing is uttered by the person's mouth, by their lips, except that those things are being taken accounted for by the angels that sit on our shoulders. In fact, the Prophet ﷺ even further expounds upon the importance of controlling one's tongue. And this, of course, by extension, is any communication. So for us with phones, it's our thumbs now. When He says, مَنْ لَمْ يَدَعْ قَوْلَ الزُّورِ, that whoever is not able to repel false speech and other things like it, that the Prophet ﷺ says Allah has no interest or need for this person abandoning their food and their drink. Now, we know that fasting is an obligation. So it's not like a person can hear this and say, well, I'm talking bad about people, so I'm just going to not fast. No, that's not the effect that the hadith is supposed to give us. The effect is that actually, as difficult as it is to withhold from eating and drinking, what we find in this month is that it's way more difficult to withhold from backbiting and slander and insulting and mockery. All of these things are actually way more difficult. We would prefer that Ramadan was just holding back from food and drink and we could behave however we wanted. But it's actually now becoming clearer to us that the withholding from food and from drink and other things is just the first step of stress to get us to that next level, where now we're not just concerned about what we're putting into our mouths, but we're concerned about what's coming out of them. And we're deeply aware of every single syllable. Just like we would never eat a morsel or take a sip, Allah wants us to be deeply concerned that we would never let a morsel in the form of a word leave our mouth that we will regret on the Day of Judgment. We ask Allah to allow us to develop the ability to protect ourselves by means of protecting our tongue from saying things that we will regret.